Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu and this is Power Park for Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, part 17 of the main SOS scenario pack. A gigantic park with a ton of rides needs improving. Your objective: to have at least 3,300 guests in your park. You must not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. So this is looking very similar to Mega World Park from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. And when we played that on Classic, I think all we did was just put down a load of staff and the park took care of itself. So we haven't got money, so we haven't got to worry about charging anything. We haven't got to worry about research. What will happen is things will just get researched at random. We've got a load of transport rides, gentle rides, coasters, water rides, and loads of shops. So you don't really need anything, but we can't disable it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I think what we'll do with this one then is we'll just spam a load of staff down. Let's see what we got. We've already got 22 handyman, mechanics, no security, no entertainers. We'll put down one each of them. That way then we'll be eligible for best staff. Put down a load more mechanics, load more handymen, and then I think we'll just see what happens. But I don't envisage there being anything too complicated in this unless there's some nasty surprises with some of the rides. But let's just play it, see what happens. April year 1, and we're getting some warning messages about the swan boat. So what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to add a track onto this and that'll sort that one out. I've hired loads of handymen, loads of mechanics, and one each of the entertainer and security. So we are eligible for best staff. Haven't got any awards at the moment. Winning awards will give us a nice little boost in guest numbers as well. So I think what I'm going to do now then is I'm just going to go around looking at each of the rides one by one, and then once I've made any changes, it'll probably just be in the ride settings and things like that. And once I'm happy with it, what I'll do is I'll just go in and I'll change the entrance like that, so that way it's a very quick visual guide for me, so I know I've done that one and I can move on to the next one. August year 1, we've got over 3,000 guests in the park, so we're not far off completing the game now. What I've been doing is I've just been tinkering with the rides. One of the things that's been quite common is the rides that have got multiple cars like this. They've all got low amounts, so I've been raising all those up to 31. So it was the trucks, and there's some boat rides and things like that as well. I've been doing that on the cars as well, same sort of thing. Chairlifts, raise the speed and that on them. The helicopter ride as well, we raised those. Splash boats, raised the number of them. Just won another award, best gentle rides, so that's going to give us a nice boost. So we are going to complete this scenario very, very quickly then. So because we only need another 130 guests. So yeah, I've just been going around and just been looking at each of the rides just to make sure that there's no nasty surprises in any of them. I haven't spotted any. One thing I did do, I extended the splash boats. That way then I was able to increase the number of boats on that. Other than that, it's just general stuff. I've been putting down a lot of shops. Putting down loads of workers. We've already seen that. As I said, yeah, fairly straightforward. One thing that I did want to do though is the maze is a bit complicated on this. So what I'm going to do, if I make hide rides and then pause a second, hide rides, what I'm going to do, oh there you go, it's already got, I've already colored in the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete I'm going to delete the actual maze, and then I'm going to rebuild the maze on the same footprint. Just make it a lot simpler design, because as it is, the guests are they're taking so long to go on, and some of them are getting lost and stuck. Erase the number of guests on there as well. So I'm going to have a quick play about with that. To be honest, I don't really need to, because we only need another 91 guests, but it's something that's been on the back of my mind since I've seen it. So I want to get that sorted, and then we can pass the scenario. September year 1, 3,255 guests in the parks, only 45 to go then. So I've made the maze a lot simpler, deleted the old one, gone round on the same footprint. So it's just one continuous path from start to finish. That way guests can't get stuck, they can't get lost. They've got no choices to make, so they will just continue walking through. Let's have a look. No awards yet at the moment. We have been winning plenty, but no more. Where's the swan boats? There you go. So the swan boats, just added a little track onto them. Track on that one as well. Otherwise, what will happen is they'll just end up, they'll be over here somewhere, and then they'll end up getting stuck. So I've been putting down a load of toilets as well. There's always a chance you can win best toilets, although that is based on how many toilets you've got per guest. And when you need to have over 3,000 guests, that's a lot of toilets. So just making sure that the guests are happy and they'll continue to come in. Let's run it on fast forward. Don't need that many guests to go. It's a bit of a shame, really. Maybe the guest goal should be a lot higher, because we haven't done anything. We haven't really built anything on this, and the guest numbers have taken care of themselves. So maybe if it was a higher guest goal, then it would get to the point where the rides are already in the park, will stall the number of guests, and we have to build some for ourselves. We've passed the goal. Usually takes a day or two for it to register. And it's done it. Stew. Cool. We did find the Mega World Park on Classic. The original scenarios was very easy as well. So it could be something to do with that playing through the Classic game engine. It does make it a lot easier. The fact that it's a no money park as well, that makes it a lot easier, because one of the biggest problems that you'll have in a park this size is litter and sick and things like that. But if you can put down loads of staff, and which you can do on this one because you haven't got to pay them, then that just sorts that out, and that means that you're not really going to have any issues with the guest rating. It's been on 999 since May, a little blip before that, but other than that, it's been plain sailing. So I am Stu. This was Power Park part 17 of the Mayan SOS scenario pack. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.